was trying to uh do a video pertaining to the live that came down yesterday. The live that came down yesterday, I think Bailey, I think it's either Bailey or the Sky News, but Sky News normally don't give me problem. I think they're doing third party something, 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 something. So what's happened is, right, they are taking down pages. So even if you are doing commentary over the page, they still see it as something else. They don't even give you a copyright claim and just let you deal with it. So my well, I'll say it was a very informative live yesterday. Got hit. Um Now it's like I feel like I want to redo it again, but I'm gonna separate them. I'm gonna put the I want to put the boy who who unalived his family and was heading towards the school on here, and put the other one on the dark side of Osunyemi because it was so dark. Right, there's some dark parts in it, and not only that, right, I think I didn't know about, I think I did see that trial pass me by at one point, but it's interesting because um there is people who is really obsessed with people and they would do anything, and I feel that Grant Ahmed Ahmed was is not unusual one, but it's the way he dealt with it. It's the way he when he got found out how he dealt with it. So as you can see, I'm doing shouts outs to the subbies as much as possible. Subbies and some what's it content creators. I'm trying to do as everybody. If I can't do everybody, because it's a lot of people. So even if I can't do everybody, I will just put out a general shout out, and I just do it like that because you lot that's coming in the comments and be letting off. Hood Hood Therapy was not happy with the fact that how the live got taken down because we actually got actually even I learned something about um the other person. Plus there was a lot of things that was in common with the young man who wanted to honor life his brother, his sister, his brother, and his mother um as well. Now, what I've seen, there's something on Netflix as well, which I talk about the manosphere. Remember, people a long time ago used to talk about the manosphere and the damages of the manosphere and how it was. And I think, not was it Andrew Tate? Is his name Andrew Tate? Andrew Tate, and the damage he had on young men. Now, I'm not saying that how this young man had all that because he's seen kind of middle class, well off kind of looking child. But um he was very smug in his pictures. That's one thing we picked up yesterday. How smug he looked in his pictures in the video that he was taking when he was pointing the wood in all different directions. So I don't know whether YouTube picked up on all that. YouTube could have picked up on a lot of stuff because there's a lot of bots in YouTube. There's a lot of bots. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to play it how I normally play it. I know it's not the best way sometimes to do it. I have to do it that way because that way it doesn't make the video come down. And like even if they say, okay, right, you have to take it down and edit it, I'd rather do that than the whole video come down because then it makes it harder for me to move on because I feel like I haven't completed what I set out to do and put on my channel. So basically that young man, I mean, I put as his because remember yesterday I was talking about his interrogation. I really wanted to see his interrogation as well. So the interrogation got released, and also I think I put up. I think yesterday I did on the live where the judge um gave him his sentence. They are still trying to retrial Lucy Let's Be, which is very interesting. Um, so yeah, it is very interesting what's going on around right now. And as I said, obviously with the pandemic, certain stuff, which is why I put out that post on the pandemic, because I really want to hear you guys' opinions on the pandemic and how you felt about it as well, because people are doing chronicles on it, and they're celebrating it, and I feel that when we hear stories like that young man who thought he wanted to be famous, thought that he was on the live and then was on his way heading to a school. Luckily, they picked him up before he touched the school, because that would have been something else, a whole something else. So I'm gonna redo it. I don't even know I've done it before. I'm gonna redo that one more, and the other one I'm gonna put on the dark side of Osunyemi. I'm gonna see what I can find, if I can find a one that doesn't have is not so colorful in words, and then I'm gonna put, if I have to edit it and put it out, I'm gonna do that. And I also want people to go onto the dark side of Osunyemi and also go on Sab as well, because then your voices can be heard over there as well as over here. Now remember, the dark side of Osunyemi is more about taboo, so you'll see prison stuff, and I mean, I need to go more into prison stuff because I'm always intrigued about it, and obviously I've done the honor killing. Honor killing is very interesting subject. It is a very interesting subject. You tend to look at Muslim women totally different when you hear the trials and testings what they go through, even though there is some kind of something, there's undercurrents of stuff that goes on in Islam, but there is people that is fronting the honor killing as Islamic, and it's not Islamic, it's not cultural, it's just men who want to be the ruler of their daughters, their sons, and they are prepared to unalive their children at any cost. So to keep their status going, to it's more, when they do these things, it's an honor to them. So if you go to the dark side of Osunyemi, you will see Banans, her name is. When I did a video, a live on it, very intriguing, very interesting and intriguing, and also you learn a lot. So that's why I did on the honor killing, and kind of spark something. But I want to do a series on it. I really want to continue my series on honor killing more, because there's so many stories. There's so many stories out there. And there's women telling stories, and some that didn't even get a chance, some that was child brides. It's like, it's not like, I was gonna say like it's a dowry that is given. I mean, like, some Muslims can correct me, or people in that culture can correct me as well. But it's so deep. It's so deep, and you learn more into what it is, what it's about, and who it is set for, and how they deal with it. So please go to the dark side of Osunyemi. You have to come with an open mind when you go to the dark side of Osunyemi, because it's not for the faint-hearted. It's not for the, I go places even most wouldn't even go to. Like, I will go to them places. I would, and it can be very dark at times. So it's how much you can put on here, because YouTube's getting very censorship's going on, and all this stuff is going on. So, but I basically want to redo the one with the boy, because I feel like I have to understand his mindset, his psych, his sight, his atmosphere, What was going through his mind? Not only was he thinking that he's going to be famous, but what now? I would love to know now he's in prison, how he really looks at things now, because it's life for life. He's got life. He's got a life sentence. So I would love to know, because I'm sure later on he's gonna talk about it or give an interview or something. Because it's the same thing they did to Lucy Lettsby when she was in jail for a small amount of time. I think they gave her an interview or something like that. So I'll be intrigued to know how this is gonna go with him as well. Because though he's in jail, um, I don't think he will learn his lesson. He has no remorse. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. And that's how it looks to me. He's very smug at best. As Prime will say, why Prime will say he's a weirdo, because he is. Because he is. He is. And yeah. But I'm not gonna stay on here long. It is gonna be short, because I really want to put back up that one. And Grant has to go to the dark side of Osunyemi, even if I don't play all of it, or I just do some of his stuff, some of that case. Like, yeah. So that's how I'm looking at it from that point of view. But I will see you guys later. Take care. Have a good day, good afternoon. Bye.